Hey there, Aquarius. How are you doing? It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If this is the first time you've ever been here, I really appreciate you coming by to check it out. If it resonates with you, give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, hit the notification button so that you can know when I go live, which I do a lot actually. If you have already subscribed or you've been here before and you've returned, thank you so much for helping me grow my channel. I really, really appreciate it. It's really exciting for me. So here we are. We use this channel to work with the energies of the moon to see how we can move ourselves forward, right? And so I like to start with a little conversation starter from the Everyday Enchantment Tarot from Poppy Palin. And then as we work through the energies of the moon throughout the week, I use the guidance here from the Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. And then I will give you a color card at the end to tie it all together so you have something like tangible that you can focus on, that you can use for intention during the week, right? And if I forget, which I usually do about once a week, I'll put it in the comments below, so no fear, you'll still get your color card. But since I already did that today, we're probably good to go. Okay, so Aquarius, we're walking into this week with the moon in Cancer. It just had that full moon. And by the way, you should check out, if you didn't see the full moon in Cancer video, I'm going to attach it. So you should probably take a look at it. There was some really good information in there for Aquarius. And so we're walking in and there's this sense of wrapping up this emotional situation that we've been dealing with for the past year, right? And so it's like concluding and getting ready to launch into that new cycle with the new year. There's a lot of that happening. And so we walk into with Cancer and see how this is how Aquarius likes to work with their emotions. They want their head out of the water, but maybe you don't like being that fully immersed, but maybe right now that's the way to go. So kind of take a look at that, but let's see what Spirit wants to talk to you about this week and see where we're headed. Because you're moving out of the 6th house right here, Cancer, right here with this day-to-day activities, and you're going to be moving into your 7th house of partnerships. And so there might be a little emotional thing going on. And wow, you just have a bunch of cards that came out. All right, what do we have happening here? Okay. First off, you're definitely at an end of a cycle. You have been stressed out. Like there's so much to do, and it could just be at that time of year where there's so much to do. But clearly, you've been having some choices of, what's interesting is here's how there's colored pencils, and she's trying to decide what she needs to do. And here, it's a choice between the colors of how do I want to create myself? What color do I want to be? How do I want to paint my life? What do I want to create my life as? And it looks like it's been a really hard decision for you, but you're at the end. I think you've been using your intuition, which is excellent. That's the best way to go, is to really listen to your higher self. And I think that a decision has been made and you're moving away from that which was not so great, and see all the colors and the flowers that are blowing out of Gabriel's horn. You are moving towards something beautiful and colorful and magical. And it's up to you to kind of pick and choose the colors that how do you want to color your life? That's what it feels like here. Like the end of the year, you're wrapping it up and you're finishing the cycle. And where do you want to go from here? And how do you want to paint your world? And what do you want your world to look like? It's kind of an exciting energy for you there, Aquarius. So for a little bit of guidance as we go through the rest of this, the moon went full on Saturday, and it'll be in Cancer until we get to Monday evening. So all day Sunday and a lot of Monday we're there. So let's see what kind of energy. And oh, yes, finally, Aquarius. It's like you've been so tied up for so long, but now look, you're soaring free. The end of the cycle has come. It's like you are making your choices. And see all the colors in those balloons? Again, coloring your world, moving it forward. That is some beautiful, lovely energy. I'm so excited for you. I really am, Aquarius. It's been a long haul. It has. I've been watching this. It's been looking tough. Okay, so then Monday evening, which is Christmas Eve. A lot of the world celebrates Christmas Eve. And then we have Christmas Day the following day. The moon is in Leo, which, that's, to me, I see the irony or the coincidence of, well, Leo, I don't believe in coincidences, but being in the sign of the king of the jungle, right? And Christ the King. I just kind of like that. Okay, so here we are. We have pleasure. Enjoy this holiday time. Enjoy it with your family and your friends, and if you and and balance, right? You don't want to, you don't want to overdo. You want to enjoy things in balance. And sometimes, you know, not everybody gets to have that holiday celebration with family and friends. And maybe it's feeling a little lonely. Make sure you stay balanced on that too. Don't let yourself get too depressed by it, that it isn't as magical as you wish it was, or it wasn't full as much love as you wish it was, right? All right, Aquarius. So for some guidance on this, we're going to use the Sacred Traveler from Denise Lynn, and it says grace and gratitude. Grace and gratitude. It says, through gratitude, joy expands. So it's about finding the joy in a very balanced way. And you are ending a really tough cycle, and so maybe it doesn't feel like such a big celebration, but honestly, I feel like you should be celebrating you. I feel like you should be celebrating you. You have done it. You have come through the hard times. You've done it by using your intuition. You've done it through choices and decisions and guidance, and just good for you, Aquarius. Really, really was a tough haul. On Wednesday evening, the moon moves into Virgo, and this moon cycle is all about finding the beauty in things. Okay, it's been a hard road. It has, but there's been beauty in it, and you're resilient. You are resilient in the middle of everything and all the waste that sits around you of something that you had to cycle all the way through. There is a rebirth, there is a growth, there is a newness, and it is so much about the year ending and moving forward, right? And so you're right on time. You're right on time. It's been hard, but you're right on time. To get you a little guidance on this, I'm going with the Wisdom of Avalon from Colette Baron Reed. Okay, Aquarius, are you having trouble finding your voice? Because I have not had trouble with my voice all day, and all of a sudden I'm finding it hard to talk. The Queen. It says, woman, fertility, feminine power, sexuality, and friendship. Okay, so you're a guy, maybe. Maybe you're like, what? This is getting in touch with your emotions too, right? This is getting in touch. Really, Aquarius, you don't like to do that. Let's face it, you really don't like being that immersed in the emotions. But the key to success right now, the key to the growth, okay, there has to be water, right? Water is emotions for something to grow. You need to get in touch with your femininity so you can fertilize, so you can grow this new aspect, to find the beauty and the joy. Okay, there are good emotions. Go ahead and search for them. Just get in touch with what it is do you really love. What is it you want out of life? What colors do you want to pick to color your life? That's such wonderful energy. So there's resilience, there's beauty in it. Find the colors, find the joy. All right, Aquarius. That's in your 8th house of transformation. So that's big work you're doing, digging in there. So it's necessary work. It's hard work. Then late on, wow, that was really hard. It's like you really need to speak up. Late on Friday night, early on Saturday morning, depends on where you are in the country, the moon moves into Libra. And Libra's about finding balance, right? It's about where's the wisdom in all this. There's been a lot of really hard lessons this past year. Where's the wisdom that you've gained from it? What have you learned about yourself? Have you learned about life? Have you learned about others? Have you learned about, she's reaching out for the stars and the moon, right? So what do you want to reach for? And be grateful. Be grateful for the lessons, because that's how we learn. We get the hard lessons, and if we don't get it when they're easy, then they get harder and harder. And so be grateful that you're figuring it out now, so you don't have to do this again, whatever this is, right? And then remember, you are protected. You're protected by the universe. You're protected by the divine. You're protected by God. And even though everything seems to have taken forever, there is a divine timing aspect to all of this. There really was. And that things are concluding like they are at the end of the year just makes me feel like you get to move into the new year really prepping. You're moving into your 12th house, so you can really search your soul for what you want and what you want to create, so that when we hit the sign of Aquarius, you're really in a great spot. And we have a new moon lunar eclipse January 5th in Capricorn, which will really launch the whole world off. But for you, I think it's launching an opportunity for you to really set some goals. What do you really want to do so that you're ready to go? Oh my gosh. And then let the abundance come in. It's there. It says, enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. They're coming in. They're coming in on the wings. They're coming in. You have got to complete the cycle. It has been a long, hard cycle, but it is concluding. Yay. Yay. Let's get you a color card. Okay, so if this wasn't resonating, check out your moon and your rising sign. There's a link below if you don't know what those are, so you can figure out what they are. I kind of think this is resonating though for you. I kind of think so. If you need something a little more personal, I do empowerment coaching personal, and you could check the link below to get the information on that. And this week, your color card is Moi, and I swear you keep getting this one. It is enjoy clear hearing. This is you hearing Gabriel sounding the trumpets. You've made a decision. You're moving forward. You're at the end of the cycle. You are listening to your intuition. That's the clear hearing. Keep listening. There's more information coming in this week, okay? Keep listening. They want you to keep listening and heed the call. This is exciting for you, Aquarius. I hope to see you back here next week. Be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe and hit the notification button. You'll know when I go live. All right, have a really great week and take care of yourself.